whip that ass.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, I don't even remember how it goes.
What, the theme
Yeah, how's it go?
for Stone Cold? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, just generic rock after that, right? That's how a lot of them went.
Right?
Yeah, I don't remember. You'd have to watch some network. WWE Network.
I wish Steve was here.
Yeah, me too.
Could have
'Cause he could fact check us.
Yeah. Hey, look it up, Steve.
Yeah, he called us out for missing him last week, and you know what? I'm man enough to admit it. Right now I'm missing him. We're missing him on the podcast.
On episode number 54. 54.
54.
54.
54.
Of Slow Burn.
Of Slow Burn. Here we are. We've made it.
Steveless again.
Steveless again.
Good old Steve-O is
He's in Orlando
with
Disney
Mickey
World.
Mouse.
Yeah.
Him and the fiance
Yeah, the fiance.
are
Impromptu Disney World weekend.
doing some strange things with a mouse.
Yep. Doing strange things at Disney World.
Teacups and
Yeah. Teacups.
mice and small worlds. And
Yeah, I don't actually know what they're doing there. It was raining.
oh, wait,
so
we
they
do
were
know what they were doing there.
Yeah.
They were holding out the rain in the VIP section or whatever the fuck they said.
members lounge.
The
I
members
know, he made it
lounge.
sound so posh.
Like, oh, we didn't want to be here, but
Yeah.
since we're members and all.
Might as well go somewhere we're away from the plebs.
Yeah.
And normal.
Our benefits allow us to be here. This bumper sticker on the back of our car
They
says
make you
so.
put on a monocle when you go in.
Steve did have a monocle and his glasses, though.
He should have a monocle, right?
Yeah.
So, enough ragging on Steve for not being here.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. He's going to hear it. He's going to be like, yeah, I wasn't there.
For you guys.
Yeah. So how's your week been, Mr. Rob?
Week's been chill.
Yeah.
All things considered.
You went some NXT last night, right?
Yeah, me and Steve.
Yeah.
Steve was at NXT last night.
Yeah.
You missed it.
You guys were. I was not. I was here. I went to the Pride Parade supporting my LGBTQ friends.
There's a couple extra letters in there now.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know I'm a supporter of human rights, basic rights for everyone. So.
Is that why you were getting all drunk and shit last night?
Well, no,
'Cause
I
you're a
just got
supporter?
drunk because it was hanging out with friends, but it's like doing that. I had to get like a Jaeger
So,
bomb at
okay,
one point
wait,
'cause I'm
no.
like, well, I want some alcohol, but I also want to wake up a little. But that was also one of the last drinks because it was like, I'm going to do this and then in the night get a water.
But drink tickets?
No. Fuck, I didn't fuck around with that bullshit.
Oh, this is a post parade.
Yeah, I didn't really drink at the parade. Like, we got beers at Publix and
Oh, beers at
walked down there.
Publix. Fucking cat, man.
He scared
He's
you.
been an asshole all
I wish we
freaking
had-
day.
I wish we had that on screen.
He just attacked me. Just jumped up on
You're
me.
sitting in his chair.
This is my damn chair.
He doesn't know that.
Meow. Yeah. Bye. Whoa, Fry.
That's the joy
That's the
of
French
live
fry.
podcasting. Live podcasting. There.
Cobcasting?
Live podcasting. You look like you're going to say something important.
It's a little important.
All right.
It's a little shout out action.
Okay.
Mr. Jeffrey S. Powell.
Oh, yeah. Man, that shirt. I saw
He
it
made
on
a shirt.
Twitter. Yeah, we have a fan that
The-
made a shirt.
The very first official,
Yeah.
officially unofficial, official, That Rob Guy Podcast Network t-shirt
Yeah.
is worn and made possible by one Mr. Jeffrey S. Powell.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Mr. Jeffrey S. Powell.
Yeah.
You fucking Rizak.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We
don't even have shirts.
and he's going to wear it every day.
Yeah.
So, we don't need them.
Right?
Fuck it. Tuesday night,
Yeah.
last week,
Okay.
I thought I was going to get some laundry done before SmackDown came on. After work, before SmackDown,
Yeah.
There's a little window I have there. I'm like, I have just enough time to get this laundry done and get home to see SmackDown in its entirety. Well, this Tuesday was a little different, though. I put, normal. Put the clothes in the laundry. Put my quarters in. Put my detergent in. Set my phone timer. Went and got me a nice little beverage from Circle K next door. It's all happy. Oh, my clothes are getting washed. They're all dirty. All the clothes I have and own and think are important are all in this washing machine. My timer on my phone goes off. And I'm like, well, that's odd because the washing machine says I still got 14 minutes.
Uh-oh.
And it's on rinse. Should be done. And then I sat there and waited. Another hour.
What? You waited an hour?
Well, that thing said 14 minutes and stuck on rinse. Just watching my clothes going over and over and over and
They're
over
really
and
clean
over.
now, right?
Oh, man. Do you smell these? These are fucking fantastic.
Get close enough.
But yeah, they're the cleanest clothes I've ever had. But,
How'd you get it open?
oh, man, Mel.
Did it pop open?
Mel,
Yeah.
there's a number.
Okay.
It says call or text, any problems, 24/7. I'm like, fingers crossed, this can be resolved. They'll come, they'll open it. They'll have some kind of magic tool that'll fix this. I'll get my clothes back.
Did you dry the clothes there?
We'll get there.
Okay, I'm jumping too
They're
far.
still in the washing machine, man. So, text them once. Give them about 10, 15 minutes to respond. Say, hey, I'm at your blah, blah, blah location. The clothes are stuck in your washing machine. It says 14 minutes for the last hour now. Please help.
You called them at that point?
After like 10, 15 minutes, yeah. Call them.
No.
Ring,
answer.
ring, 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 ring. Goes to their voicemail. Hi, this is the laundromat. Leave a message. Oh, I left a message. It's very nice. Said the same thing I said in the text. Please get back. Gave him my phone number. Waited another couple minutes. Nothing. So at that point, I know I need to take this into my own hands. These are my damn clothes, and I need to get them back.
Are you panicking?
Oh, you don't even know. So I'm observing the situation here. What do I do? Do I just yank on the handle, see if I can break it open? What do? I go out to my car, looking for some tools, maybe. Well, first off, there was this Asian kid that was in there. The only other person in the laundromat. He was getting his stuff out of the washing phase of the washing and putting it in the dryer. I'm like,
You were so jealous of him.
well, I was like, at that point, that kid had it going on. I'm like, wow, I wish I was him. But I was like, okay, as soon as my dude leaves, I'm getting in this thing. Come hell, high water, trash can through the glass, whatever. I'm getting my clothes. He didn't leave. He just walked outside to smoke a cigarette. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go look at my car. I'm looking at my car for tools that I'm going to do this with.
Did you unplug it?
I couldn't get to them. They were like behind a thing that was like in a thing. Yeah, it was like a fortress. Digging around my car. I couldn't find any tools. The only thing I could find was like a Stanley multi-tool thing, like Swiss Army tool thing that's got like the wrench and the pliers and that little metal saw on it. One of those. That's all I had.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, this is how it's happening with this. Go back in, and home dude's still in there. And I'm like, well, fuck it. I need to tell this dude what's about to happen. Because I don't want him to think I'm fucking some crazy guy breaking this shit for no reason and call the cops, whatever. So like, hey man, this damn washing machine, it's got my clothes stuck in it. He's like, huh? Kind of played the no hablo for a second. And then he was like, oh, that sucks. Kind of took and stayed his distance. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, I told him, like, I called him. I tried to do this, the right way.
Did they call back?
They haven't called back yet.
No, you
Nope.
never gotten a
Nope.
message. Wow.
Yeah.
No text, no message.
Nothing.
Still.
To this day, and it's been since Tuesday.
Dang. And we're on Sunday.
Yes. So, I tell home dude, hey, I'm getting in this. It's not going to be good. There's probably going to be a lot of water everywhere. Because they're still spinning this time. Still spinning. He's like, yeah, man, that sucks. And just kind of like walked away. So, I grabbed the handle. Pops right the fuck off. Handle in my hand. I'm like, all right, well, that's not going to work. There was a little cotter pin. I'm like, well, if I can knock that cotter pin out, I can just pull the door. We'll come open, right? That cotter pin was so rusted. I'm like banging it. It wasn't moving. Rusted in there. Not budging. By this time, I have piqued the Asian kid's interest. I now have an ally in this fight.
He's like, how can I help you here?
Yeah, he's over there looking like, no, you got to do this, and that. I'm like, okay. So I get the machine door pried open a little bit.
And there's some kind of locking mechanism, right?
And we're both looking at locking mechanisms on the other ones next to it. Like, okay, it goes like this, and that. You got to get it like this, it'll lock. Like this, it's unlocked. All right, we got this.
Did anybody else walk in?
Nobody else walks in, thank God. And like, I'm to the point where I have it pried open enough where water's coming out now.
Uh-oh.
Pouring out. Soapy fucking water. Clothes are still spinning. My fingers are behind the glass. Like, I can see them, like, in the glass thing, pulling this open, yanking. My Asian friend's like, okay, this way, that way, blah, 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 blah. And finally, after 30, 40 minutes of fucking with this thing, it stops. I'm like, well, we're doing something right. It stopped. And then right after that, I'm like, okay, I can see where it's locked. I hit it. Boom. Opens. Door opens. My clothes are soaking fucking wet. I strategically spent all the damn money I had. Like, okay, I'm going to need this amount for drying these clothes, this amount for washing these clothes, which already washed, so that's already said. So I had just enough to dry these clothes. Which wasn't enough to rewash them because they were soaking fucking wet, still all soapy. I shoved all them bitches in it. This was the six load washing machine too. All my clothes were in this. I shoved them all in a 250 washer. A 2-load. Washed them up again. Threw them in the dryer. This kid gave me like $2.25.
Oh.
Not only did he help me get in there, he's like, yo, here. Take these quarters. He wasn't taking no for an answer. My Asian friend saved the day. Don't know his name because he left after that.
Yeah, because his clothes were done. He was just enjoying
He's my fucking hero.
He's enjoying the spectacle. That's
So,
funny.
Asian kid out there, you fucking rock. Thank you. If we meet again, hopefully I can pay you back. How about you, Mel? What happened to you this week?
I just worked a lot. I worked 57 hours this week.
Damn.
Yeah, a little over.
57 hours making wires.
Yeah. Making that money. Trying to.
And you've
The
switched.
the harder part's saving that money after bills and not like.
Well, this is like week number, 8 or so, where you've been, I want to buy a Switch!
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one day.
And it hasn't happened yet.
Nope.
I think it's definitely getting close. I can feel it.
Yeah,
You were
there's a
trying to
breaking
convince
point.
me to take you to Target today.
There's a breaking point and it's coming.
I think the
its
first
name is Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, that or the first sale you see, it's on.
If I see a sale,
I commend you though.
been waiting.
You've been working your arse off.
Yeah,
I guess you deserve it.
I guess we'll see. Go buy a car, and then I'll zoom around and like run over trash cans.
Be a Lyft and Uber driver.
Yeah.
You playing any games this week, Mel?
I started playing Fractured Butthole.
What about your butthole?
Yep, South Park. Fractured Butthole.
Oh, the fractured butthole.
Butthole, yeah.
How is it?
It's pretty good. I like it. It's
Is it
it's a lot
too
like
much like the first one?
No, I think there's enough changes. The story's different, you know. I'm not all the way through it yet. I really haven't had too much time to play, but it's a lot like the first one in enough ways and different in enough ways because the battle system's different. It's all like grid-based RPG at this point. You have like abilities that
Yeah, I see. Like you were trying to get around and you couldn't get to every.
yeah, and you can like knock people or enemies forward or backwards, and they can do the same to you. That kind of stuff.
It's interesting. I like the first one. I didn't play it too terribly much, but what I played, I liked.
Yeah, and it's a lot like the first one. It's nice. I like it because it just feels like a long South Park game or South Park episode.
Oh, yeah, they were letting all the language fly, if you will.
Oh yeah, yeah. They let the language fly, and then like they have all the little like tie-ins from the whole universe in the game, like you know stuff that was in one season.
Why do you think they haven't made another movie?
Maybe they just can't tell the story they want with that. I think
Or
they
maybe
said
they
they
can-
enjoy making the games because they feel
They
like
can
they
tell
can
it
tell
better.
the story
Yeah.
better, and it's a more immersive into the South Park universe.
It really is. I mean, it is just like playing a damn.
It's like
just like playing the show.
Yeah, it's like playing an episode.
I played no games.
No games.
I
at
played
all?
a little Tekken 7,
Yeah,
just
you
enough
text
to
me.
show you
Picture.
the New Japan content.
Yeah,
Then I was kind of like, yeah, okay.
I've just never been good at fighting games. That's why I play
That's
Smash.
alright.
You told me that
Yeah,
earlier.
Smash is for people that can't play fighting games, and you can hate me for that. And then I'll whip your ass in a real fighting game.
But will you whoop their ass in Smash?
No, because it's a shit game.
Sounds like somebody who's bad at Smash, though.
I'm not bad. It's just I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I can hold my own.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take you on though.
We'll see. We're gonna play Mario Party. That's where it's gonna be at. The Switch Mario Party. You better practice up on those mini games.
I've never played a Mario Party in my life.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got the advantage on this one. There we
Life.
go. For life.
Dang dong Mario Party.
Hey, stop it! Stop mumbling under your breath and all that.
Dang dong there tennis and golf.
Tennis is fun.
Saw Rampage last week.
Yeah. How was it?
It was what you would expect it to be. So therefore, I thought it was all right.
Okay.
7 out of 10.
Better than Jumanji?
The most recent Jumanji. They're two different things. I think. Like,
Rampage is more like all action.
yeah, more action, a little comedy, and Jumanji is more comedy than action.
So it's about the monsters on the
Yeah.
tear across
The monsters from the video
Ralph
game.
and
They
Lizzie and George.
yes, but they don't call them that. There's also homages from the other game, like the mole.
Yeah, okay.
Remember they had like the mole
In-
thing.
Yeah, in like one of the 64 ones or something.
Yeah, that thing's in it for a
They
second.
should make another game of that. Like all
Rampage is fun.
Yeah.
I kind of it made sense the way they tied it into the game, I guess, or the way.
Do you remember the like monster fighting? Was it Kaiju Battle or something? The big monster fighting game that was like on SNES that came out around.
Ultraman?
It had Ultraman in it, I think, but
There was an Ultraman game that I had.
yeah, and you were
That
fighting
you
on like
just
cities.
fight giant mass monsters. Yeah,
Yeah.
they had
They like
the Neo Geo made it actually. King of All Monsters.
yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yep. Kaiju. You and your kaiju.
Hey, they're coming soon. We're gonna get to go see them again.
You're damn right. And we're bringing.
That's right. Hopefully, the American Beatles there.
Your
He's
bestest
the best.
bud.
You remember when we saw him?
They had to
Flop.
scrape him off the floor.
Yeah. He didn't really flop, but it was the sound.
Sounded
he made.
like he flopped.
Yeah, I'll always remember that.
What's Sami Callahan's name in Lucha Underground that you have on mute here?
Solomon Crow?
Yeah, that sounds... No, Solomon...
Jeremiah Crane?
Jeremiah Crane? Yeah, something. Jeremiah something. Solomon...
That was the NXT?
That was NXT, yeah.
Okay, so then it is Jeremiah Crane, I think.
The Staircase. I'm also watching The Staircase right now.
Okay, yeah, you've been telling me about this. You
Dude.
know what I've been watching on Netflix? Because
What?
you're telling me about The Staircase. I've been watching that Liquid Science with
Oh,
Jizza.
yeah, I watched a couple
Yeah.
episodes of that.
Yeah, that's
It's
pretty
decent.
cool. Yeah, I was enjoying that. I watched a couple episodes of that Cooking on High.
The new weed cooking
what
show.
a like cheesy I don't know. It just
That's
feels-
not my bag.
No. I'm like, oh,
I'm all for legalization and support,
Yeah.
but
it's just like a bunch of like E-list celebrities and like I was watching it with somebody and I was like, I've never heard of a single person.
who's the that rapper dude that's got his own show about cooking? Damn, that's delicious. And he's got the
Action Bronson.
yeah. I forget where I was going with that.
Fuck, that's delicious.
Fuck, that's delicious. That's kind of funny.
No, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like it because it has more personality. That show, it was more like, oh, here's some weed and here's some food. Let's make jokes about the weed.
Did they show you how like to infuse it properly and shit?
No,
or?
they don't really. They like make good food. It looks like, but it's just not. It's not a cooking show, and it's not a competitive cooking show.
It needs an identity.
Yeah, it just feels like it's trying to be too much.
Struggling to find its identity.
Yeah, just focus on the cooking and not so much on the like
Weed.
the judges, what they think of it.
Oh, it is a competition show?
Yeah,
And there's weed involved?
yeah.
This sounds
It's like they use a
way
different
too
strain
much.
of weed for each
dish?
each
course.
like the secret ingredient would be is what this strain of weed. So
Septiva, blah, blah, blah,
this
blah, blah,
week
blah.
it's Girl Scout cookies. The next week it was like OG Kush.
That sounds dumb.
Yeah, it was dumb. I'd recommend Liquid Science over that.
Yeah, that was the couple episodes I saw that were trippy and informative.
Yeah, and I feel like I have to watch them again just to absorb it more. Like, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube.
You're always watching a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
You have some weird YouTube holes. Like when I came over here, you were watching vortexes or something, like underwater vortexes being made with like paint.
Yes, and they were colliding, two of them
They
together.
look like jellyfish. It was beautiful, but it's like, what the hell are you watching?
And then we watched that dude, Japanese dude, sharpen a
Yeah.
rusty blade.
Then yeah, you subscribe to a channel of a guy that sharpens old knives.
And he makes some cool like other knives. Like he made one of carbon fiber.
Oh yeah, you
There's
said
one
that
of
he
pasta.
he made a super sharp knife out of a dollar knife from the dollar store. And
Yeah,
he made a knife out of a Amazon box or something.
yeah.
It was pretty cool, but
That's
kind of weird too.
No, Rob. Take it
And-
back, okay.
I didn't know that like the ultimate sign of a sharp knife is to cut cloth.
That paper towel.
He went right through that rag.
Yeah.
And the
Washcloth, like
sponge.
a wet washcloth. He cut right through it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was weird, but very cool. Now the staircase.
Yeah.
The staircase follows the trial of writer Mike Peterson as he's tried for murder of his wife.
His wife for life.
It's his second wife.
Oh, so no.
It was. They show you this whole thing. Like they'll show you the crime scene.
Yeah.
They show you him while the trial's being like happening in his family, in and out of court. They'll show you photos, crime scene photos, all that nonsense. And it's like very like in depth. It's not for everyone. I don't know. I'm on these weird rabbit holes where I like this kind of shit now.
Yeah, you've been getting into it.
And I'm on episode 10 of like 13, I want to say.
Okay.
And I'm like, did this guy do it? Did he not do it? Like every episode, I'm questioning like whether I believe whether he did something or not. I highly recommend it if it's your bag. You'll like it a lot. But it's very in-depth.
I do like those because I liked, what was it, Evil Genius, Making a Murder.
Yeah, if you liked both of those, you'll like this. But I mean, it's long. Like each episode is almost an hour, and there's like 13.
Dang.
Yeah.
How far have you gotten into it?
I'm on like episode 10.
Okay.
And this is from Friday.
Dang.
Yeah. Dang indeed, my friend.
You've been playing a lot. Or watching a lot of
Yeah,
that.
I've been playing around a lot.
Dang. Dang.
So enough bullshit, Mel? You want to get to some wrestling news?
I don't know. We could talk about other bullshit, but
What
I
other-
think there's a lot.
You got some bullshit, man?
depressing bullshit in the world, but nobody wants to talk about that stuff. Just watch some YouTube, drink some beers, and just have fun.
Read some
Enjoy it.
novels. So,
Wrestling news.
some sad news.
Yeah,
As you were speaking.
Big Van Vader,
The man they call Vader
Leon White.
has left his mortal coil.
He's on
The
a
next
greater
plane.
in the big ring in the sky.
Doing them fucking crazy top rope maneuvers.
Yeah, that moonsault. Oh,
Some might say he's the best big man there ever was.
a lot of people.
Some might say he should be in the Hall of Fame already.
I think so. I definitely think.
I think so too.
I don't understand why he hasn't been in there, but some others have, if you know what I mean. We were talking about another one that's not in there that should be in there.
Who? We? Me? You?
No, you didn't agree because she had done porn.
Oh, that one. I didn't say I didn't agree. I'm just saying that's why she's not in there.
Well,
China.
Yes, that's who we're referring to.
I
Correct.
just think the whole Triple H thing and like the whole she did that porno thing,
You just don't talk about it.
imitating a bunch of wrestlers and Vince McMahon and Triple H and Hulk Hogan, and they all ran a train on her in a wrestling ring.
I never saw this, so
I never seen it either, but I know it exists.
I don't know.
Now I've seen the one where she was the She-Hulk.
Was she what?
Oh, after that she had the Avengers parody, and she was the She-Hulk.
No, I never saw that.
I saw it.
The only one I
It
ever
was
saw
pretty
was the
scary.
one with Sean Waltman.
Oh,
And I was like, ooh, this is weird.
A Night in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this is weird. That's a weird one.
Bet you watched it. That's man. She was still like China then.
Yeah. She was very China then.
Sean Waltman. What the hell were you thinking, bro?
Yeah, but on to other things. She should be in there, regardless of all that. They have a lot of people in there that are kind of, you know, have some questionable decisions outside of a wrestling ring.
Jiz Jarrett. What?
I'm sure there's a few.
Well, I'm just Big Cass
Oh,
is no longer employed by the WWE.
yeah.
Didn't even get a good luck on your future endeavors,
Nope.
and probably because he was a drunk casshole
A drunk casshole.
on a European tour. Allegedly.
There's that, and there's allegedly the Carmella incident. So
And right when this shit broke, what did I say to you?
you text me and said, I wonder if he
Was stalking Carmella or some shit with Carmella. And
he,
lo and behold.
he wanted to try to reconcile, grabbed
Well,
her
I
arm,
mean-
and the story says that the Usos and Eric Rowan are the ones
And that
who
is a
interfere.
scary combination right there.
Yeah.
Not only
Hey,
the Usos, but
Why don't you
Eric
back
Rowan.
off, bud?
Yeah.
And they said Vince did it
I
personally.
think I will. Well, he used to be Vince's boy.
Can't fuck around like that, you know what I mean?
We are seriously watching this guy create a knife out of an Amazon box, and it is fucking insane. I don't believe it's actually happening. But it is. YouTube that shit. Sami Zayn,
Yeah.
out of action.
Until Mania.
Yeah. Well, he's got 2 torn rotator cuffs, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, and he'd been working with him for a while.
Yeah, he's got to have 1 surgery and then wait a couple weeks and then have the next one. That's got to... Man, he's not going to have to move his arms. Who's going to wipe his butt?
He's gonna hire somebody.
He's going to hire someone... Kevin Owens?
He has that fuck money.
Yeah, true. But damn. That sucks.
No, that does suck.
I
Sammy's
really...
one of my
Yeah,
favorites, you know.
and he's going to be gone a long friggin' time.
Yeah. But sometimes that's good. It sucks because this is kind of what happened to him last time, so I just don't want him to see him not, like, trust him with big stuff as a injury threat.
Well, he hasn't been injured since he debuted. Did they just put that in the microwave
Oven, right?
with the metal all on it?
It's an oven.
Oh, okay. Anyway, what's up with WWE cock-blocking Ring of Honor in Madison Square Garden?
They don't want Ring of Honor running there during Mania weekend.
Just Ring of Honor too.
Yeah, well, AAA's not trying to run there during Mania weekend.
Well, is that
also.
what it is? Is it Mania weekend or is it Ring of Honor?
Probably a combination of both.
The
I
ultimate
think,
combination of both?
yeah, I think maybe if it wasn't Mania weekend, they wouldn't have been as opposed, but it makes sense. Mania weekend, they're also, you know, it's like the heart of.
But what do you got going on?
The thing at this point, ROH is going to do it either way. They're going to have a show somewhere Mania weekend.
Is that the night that the NXT show is going to be? That's
Yeah.
going to be sold out anyway?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, I just don't see
Because
where
Madison
is ROH being there the same time that you're there going to lose you money anyway.
Well, it's not. It's just a symbolism because Madison Square Garden is like their home ground, you know.
Well, then why don't they use it anymore?
They do.
They
just
don't.
not with
They
big
use it
stuff.
for house shows
Yeah, they should be using it for Takeover.
or pay-per-views or something.
I think the broadcasting fees at Madison Square Garden are so much money.
Union.
Is what I've heard. So it's a lot, like, that's why they do more house shows there instead of like pay-per-views.
Another thing I liked was that ROH Sinclair,
They're
who owns
pissed.
ROH, is pissed. They own a bunch of Fox affiliates. They were threatening to not show SmackDown on their stations when it comes to Fox.
Wow.
But that would not be a good idea for anybody. But that's where we're at.
And I heard it was. I read that it was just a WWE official, a high-ranking one, not even Vince, that made the call to get it changed.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he had a word in it.
Yeah, he had say he was like, "Hey, listen here,
Look at her.
muchachos and muchachos."
Muchacharitos. Money in the Bank, Mel.
That happened.
I neglected to tally up our scores.
Yeah.
But we'll just go ahead and say I won, since I won.
Did you win?
Probably.
I don't trust it.
We're going to go say I won. But, I mean, we don't have anything riding on it anyway, so what's the matter?
It matters in bragging rights, okay? Because I win most of the time, okay?
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. There were some decent highlights from this show.
Yeah.
Chinless Wonder's back, James Ellsworth.
Yeah, that was I thought it was kind of dumb how it happened.
It was kind of dumb how it happened.
Made Asuka look a little like, why wouldn't she just...
Whip his ass.
Yeah.
Whip everybody's ass. Yeah, but Yeah.
She's kind of lost it since she lost.
Well, we knew that was going to happen.
You know, it's not the same Asuka anymore.
It's all right. She can't be that like 24/7, 365 all the time in that position anyway.
No.
You can do that in NXT, not on that main roster. There's too many people to go around.
NXT.
Alexa Bliss won the Money in the Bank
And cashed it in.
a few hours later.
How do you feel about that? Our friend Jeff at first was not happy.
He was pissed about Carmella.
Oh yeah, the Carmella.
Yeah. I don't know how he felt about Alexa.
I thought he didn't like the Alexa thing.
I'm not positive.
Hmm.
But if you say so, I'll agree with you, buddy.
We'll see. He'll get at me on Twitter.
But she cashed in on I have to admit, Ronda looked all right.
Yeah, she looks a lot better than...
I don't think you could give her the title there.
No. That's why you ever lose like that.
I do have a conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Have you noticed that they don't let her punch people in the face?
No, she'll crack them.
Exactly. They don't trust her enough. That's Exhibit 1. They don't let her punch people in the face. Exhibit 2. We're going to flash forward to the next night on Raw, where they're having that little Alexa Bliss thing where she puts her through the table.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss starts tucking her chin the second Rousey gets her up in the air. I don't think anybody trusts her. She looked a lot better, but I don't think they trust her, and I think that's why they gave her 30-day suspension. So she's not going to do any wrestling in that 30 days, so she can train even more, so she can punch people in the face.
I also think it's just it gives her more time to train, yeah, but it also keeps her as a hot commodity, more like a Brock Lesnar, where, you know, he's not there all the time, so... But she does work more often than Brock Lesnar. That's the thing. Is she just off TV? Is she still doing live events?
She'll be there Monday.
You think?
Allegedly.
She got on Twitter and was getting at Alexa Bliss. She's gonna fuck her up, bro. Put her in the armbar.
How many... Alexa
Chris
Bliss has
Cyborg
been...
said she would help Alexa
I saw that. That was funny.
train for the defense.
How many times has Bliss been champion now?
5.
In this title's short career?
5 times?
5 times in like 3 years, 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
Jeesh.
SmackDown champion also.
Right. Jeesh. Back to Money in the Bank. AJ beats Nakamura.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Last man standing.
Maybe they're gonna... What are they gonna do with Shinsuke? I don't know.
They set it up on SmackDown.
With Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
And so next week they have the match for the title, right?
And then they'll push it to Extreme Rules
Okay.
somehow.
Okay. Like, he's just kind of lingering.
Can't
See
all
him
be
going
champ,
back
bro.
to New Japan when his contract's
Can't
up?
all be champ.
And do you like...
Why not?
Do you like how they set up Rusev to be the number 1 contender on SmackDown?
It was a glorious Rusev Day on SmackDown. Strowman won the Money in the Bank, as I predicted.
Yeah. I think it's kind of dumb.
Who would you... I mean... What do you do? Give it to Miz?
Yeah. But it looks like Miz is going to be versus Daniel Bryan. Versus the Bryan. We're going to get the feud.
Anything else interesting happening on that Money in the Bank? Nope.
Bludgeon Brothers retained against the Good Brothers.
Ooh, yeah.
And then they did the same on Tuesday night.
Ooh.
I know, fucking Bludgeon Brothers. Vince just doesn't know how to book tag teams.
You know what I did watch this morning, though? The Brody Lee, before they were formerly known as thing.
Oh, yeah.
That they did. That was pretty good. It's like 10 minutes long on their YouTube channel.
Brody Lee.
Yeah. He looked like a goofy motherfucker back in the day. Jeez.
You know he got that character name from the Mallrats character.
Yeah, I just watched it this morning, though.
Oh, yeah, you watched it, so you know.
Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. We had a title change.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Seth Rollins.
I think that Dolph's probably just a...
Placeholder?
Yeah, and I think maybe Elias takes it off of him.
And then Seth is going to this multi-man...
Yeah, and it sets up Seth to work for the Universal title at some point.
Not bad,
No.
but I wasn't expecting that. Like, I thought they were going to give that belt a little more prestige,
Yeah.
so to speak, with Rollins, but no. But I am okay with it. Sasha Banks and Bayley, they had it out in the backstage area.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Finally.
So we're getting that feud.
I think they've slow burnt it too long.
Yeah, it's
And
at
it's-
the point where nobody
cares anymore, yeah.
You know what? Whatever.
But do you know what was hilarious?
What?
The B team.
Oh yeah, their promo
Where they were Bray Wyatt
Worlds, yeah.
and Matt Hardy.
That was pretty funny.
And it was even funnier because Bo Dallas was Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, his brother. And,
The little lantern and everything.
yeah.
It was great.
And then they kind of like slowly, all right, get out of the way.
Right. They didn't cut the camera.
Yeah.
That was good. Good old comedy wrestling right there.
Yeah, that's some good stuff there. I liked it.
That was my takeaway from Raw.
Okay. You
didn't watch anything this week, did you?
No, I watched it. But it just, none of it sticks anymore. Really only like the takeovers, like New Japan. The Money in the Bank, that had some good parts, but...
Yeah, if I'm falling asleep now, which I've been doing a lot more frequently,
Yeah.
I'm not going back and watching it.
No. Like, I want to go back and watch the Money in the Bank match. I'll do that soon. But
Yeah, I watched a couple of those matches from the weekend over, like Velveteen and
oh, yeah.
fucking amazing.
That's a good match. And you saw how he was, like, channeling his inner Hogan.
And Hogan got at him on Twitter.
Yeah.
He would be his manager.
Sorry, Terry.
Yeah, that was even great too. Sorry, Terry. What, Dream walks alone or something?
Yeah. Dream flies solo or
Yeah.
something.
That kid.
He's magic, man. That kid's got
And
it.
everybody hated him. And I was the only one that was like, this kid, he knows wrestling. He might not be the best right now, but the kid knows wrestling.
Did you see, I watched a clip on his Tough Enough thing where he arguing with a dude about knowing.
Yep. That's where I started to like him.
Yeah.
Where he's like, you don't know that Shawn Michaels did this, blah, 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 blah. You're just here because you want the money. I'm here because I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. I got a lot of respect for him. From that. That's why he's amazing.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
But he was
I'm
destined for
excited.
greatness because he's wanted to do this since a kid.
He's yeah.
And he's followed it since a kid.
He's one of the good ones, man.
He was a horrible talker on Tough Enough.
He's struck gold with that dream, Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream.
Like, and he plays it so well. Even when you talk about when they talk about Tough Enough, and he's like, Dream has no memory of that.
Yes. He's like a totally different person.
Yeah.
He's no longer
Patrick Clark.
Patrick Clark. He's the Dream.
Yeah.
So great.
It is pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
SmackDown Live happened, Mel.
It did.
We had Jeff Hardy's face paint return.
Yeah.
And he
How
had
do you feel about that?
I don't care about his face paint, but he had some really crazy contacts in.
Yeah, those were
There
pretty
were
crazy
like little
looking.
disco balls in there or something. It was weird. I don't think I could put that in my eyes.
You can't
like,
what?
They looked like they had like LED or something was going on with those contacts.
Oh yeah, they did. They looked weird as hell.
I couldn't put that in my eyes, bro.
You could. You just don't think you could.
No, I don't think
I think you got
I don't
this,
think
bro.
I could do contacts. No.
You've never had
Nope,
contacts in your eyes?
No.
Oh,
I don't
man.
got glasses.
I've had them. They're not
I
bad.
got perfect 20/20 vision.
Oh, look at you. Whoop-de-freaking do. What are you? Some kind of genius?
No, I do need to get my eyes checked. I have the insurance to get my eyes checked. It's just taking my lazy ass there on the weekend to do it.
Oh, yeah, you are pretty lazy.
I am fucking lazy. Sanity debuted
Yeah.
they just beat up Usos.
The Usos. Day 1-ish.
Yeah, it was kind of lackluster.
Yeah. It wasn't that.
But, since they didn't do that tag team, what'd you call it? Tag team Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Just bring them up.
What are they going to do with... I feel like SmackDown, the tag division there is just kind of... They can never have both of them be good. Like, either Raw has to suck, SmackDown's tag's good, or... SmackDown's tag's good, or Raw's tag's good.
And it's all different writers, too.
But it just... That's why I think they should be able to have them both, be good. But... Like, the Bludgeon Brothers were cool, but they just feel stale now,
Are they cooler than the Wyatt family?
No. And that's...
That is the
they're
correct
pretty much
answer.
still what they are.
Yeah, they got fancy clothes. Is your dude making a Jello knife?
Yeah, bro.
Is that what I'm seeing here?
Sometimes you gotta make a Jello knife.
This guy would make out in prison. 5-man gauntlet match with Daniel Bryan, Big E, Samoa Joe, The Miz, and the Rusev.
Yeah.
The Bludgeon Brothers come in and beat down Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, after he eliminates...
Samoa Joe
and
the Big E.
Yeah. What's
Why?
up with that?
Yeah, what? Whoa.
I have no clue. I guess maybe we'll get answers next week, but...
If I'm awake.
Yeah, if you're awake. You like to sleep sometimes.
I like to sleep a lot. Sleep is good.
I don't know. I couldn't make heads or tails of that, but I'm happy with the result.
Sidebar. Speaking of results,
Yeah.
do we need to put up a poll whether Steve will be here next week?
A what?
A poll.
A poll?
Whether Steve will be here next week?
Oh, yeah. Get us on Twitter. We'll see.
We'll put that Twitter poll up later.
Yeah.
Will Steve be here?
Will Steve be here? We'll see.
We
will see. I think if we call him out like that, yeah.
Oh, I think that's kind of the point of this.
Oh, that was the point.
We got to call him out a little bit.
Oh, okay. Steve, Rob misses you. He wants you back, bud.
You miss him too.
He was impressed with how many followers you had at NXT.
He does have a crowd.
So, Rusev won that 5-man gauntlet match.
You're damn right Rusev is the #1 contender.
So that should be an awesome match.
At
Rusev
Extreme
and
Rules.
AJ, Extreme Rules.
He seems to always have these kind of matches at Extreme Rules, though.
Yeah, he's
Didn't he have, like, Cena at Extreme Rules a couple years ago?
Yeah, it's his time.
I hope so.
That'd be awesome if he won.
They're not going to. They want AJ to be the champion when the game comes out.
Oh, yeah, but when the game comes out in October, that's plenty of time to
So get used to it, bruh. Get used to it, bruh. 205 Live.
I didn't watch it.
I watched it this morning.
Okay.
Because the main event was Hideo Itami, Mustafa Ali versus Buddy Murray.
Oh, that's...
Buddy Murphy versus each other.
That reminds me that Hideo Itami is going to work Noah again.
Yeah. They're going to have an open relationship.
Yeah, they haven't... So that should be cool. You know what I hope this leads to? Is that on the network they have...
Him going back to Noah.
They have Noah streaming. They have ICW streaming. And they have some progress streaming. Wouldn't that be cool if they had some of their shows on the network? Wouldn't it be cool?
I would totally dig it and watch it and love it.
Yeah. So that's cool, man.
So 205 Live, we had the main event of Hideo Itami versus Mustafa Ali versus Buddy Murphy, which I thought, damn, that sounds really good.
What, did it live up to the hype?
No, sir, it did not.
No?
I thought it was pretty boring.
Oh.
Kind of got a little better at the end. Yeah. It's still a good show. They did have two other decent matches, Gulak versus home dude from Lucha House Party, Dorado.
Okay.
Lindsay Dorado. And what was the other match they had?
So who's Cedric's next opponent?
I don't think they have one just yet.
Oh.
They're
Do you think it'll be Leo Rush?
He debuts next week.
He's a little guy.
But he's making money moves, son.
We saw him at NXT and it was adorable. When he came in with Babatunde.
So he made a Jello knife.
And then he resealed them.
And he cut some shit with Jello. And then he melted the Jello back down. And now he's putting them back into the individual Jello cups and sealing them up.
Yep.
And going to take them back to the store
To return
and get his money back.
Yep.
What an asshole.
That's a hustle. See, because he's got the YouTube views just from making the Jello.
He should have just bit the knife.
Yeah, that would be good too.
Jello knife.
Bit the knife.
But he did do it. He made a knife out of Jello and he cut paper.
Yeah.
And it was
I want to see the pasta one.
Pretty weird. NXT, as always after a takeover, was
a filler episode.
A filler episode with two matches.
Steve did not like this.
Steve doesn't like Bianca Belair.
He does not like Bianca Belair.
Oh, congratulations, Bianca Belair.
Belair.
For her marriage to, what's his name?
Montez Ford.
There you go, Mel. Yeah.
How do you like it now?
Dropping that knowledge. But NXT TakeOver was awesome. Watch it if you haven't watched it. UK tour begins tomorrow.
Okay.
I think we are both done with this episode now.
Yeah, there's not much going on this week.
It's been a pretty long episode though, Mel.
It is?
Almost an hour.
Almost an hour that we've been talking to you.
But we did have that
You're here with us.
That long laundry story.
But not for long. See,
It's got to be better than that, Mel.
All right. For At the Mel, great. And French Fry, who's been asleep in my lap this whole time.
Which is good, because he was an ornery little bastard all day.
Yeah.
I'm at that Rob Guy PN. At that Rob Guy PN on Twitter.
Okay.
You can find this Slow Burn Here podcast on PodBean, Stitcher, iTunes, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast from.
You can find us.
Seek us out.
Seek us out. Tell a friend.
Put in TRGPN. Put in that Rob Guy Podcast Network. Put in the Slow Burn. Put in Melik the Great.
Yeah. Put it in.
Put it in your mouth. Put it in your DMs.
Yeah.
Put it in your life, son.
Put it in your ears, most important.
We might be back next week with Steve.
Maybe. We'll see. Put that poll out.
The third man in the trios. That is the Slow Burn. We will have a poll up. Do you want Steve back?
Is that the poll? I thought
Hold
it was,
up.
Will, do you think he'll be
Will
back?
he be back? Do you want... Well, we'll make it a multi-questionnaire.
We'll leave it up to the universe.
Who the hell is Steve?
The
That'll be
Slow
one of
Burn
the...
universe.
But...
Vote twice if you want to.
Yeah, vote. Hey. It was good enough back in the day to go vote twice, 3, 4 times. It's good enough here.
Yeah. You got this.
Mel.
Yeah.
You're working a lot this week again.
Yes.
Have a wonderful fucking week.
Yeah. Hey,
fucking
YouTube
week.
Fucker.
I I could work my normal amount this week.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I wish I had your checks.
Yeah.
Steve,
I wish I could have my checks at my regular hours. But that's what we all wish for. More.
I'm going to finish the staircase this week.
Yeah, I want a rapport.
A rapport?
A rapport on it, okay?
Okay, Mel.
Is that fine? Will you do that for me?
I'll think about it.
All right.
We'll find out next week.
There's some polls. There's some questions. It's
a cliffhanger.
This is the cliffhanger episode.
The cliffhanger episode.
Yep.
See, it's like we got to end it like a Batman. Like, will Steve Believe be back next week on The Slow Burn? Will Rob write a report on The Staircase? Will Mel get paid his regular time for all his... Will Mel get paid overtime for all his regular hours? Will French Fry stop sleeping?
No.
All this and more on the next Slow Burn.
Same slow burn.
Same slow burn time. Same slow burn channel.
My friend, give me a minute here. You have no idea how to frame me.
This has been a TRGPN production.